And we should be live. Make sure the audio's working correctly. I don't want to embarrass myself with an embarrassing echo on live stream. And we should be live. Okay, sounds good. Hi everybody, welcome back to Content Free Time. Today we're playing more spooky indie horror games. And I got a new graphics card, so I can actually try out the games that I wasn't able to try last time. Or game. I guess there was just one that wasn't working quite correctly. Yeah, hopefully this works flawlessly now. So let's get right into it. The game that wasn't working properly last time is called Home Alone. And this one, I don't think it has a kid in it that goes 8 p.m. Oh my gosh, this works so much better now. Excellent. Another boring long day. I am hungry. Also very slow. His footsteps are so loud. I think when I'm walking around my home, I should just fling the doors open like this. Yeah, like for an indie game, this looks really good. I wonder if these are all like assets that Unreal or Unity just like you can pay for on their store or whatever. This looks super good. Wow, Billy, how come your mom lets you have 2 kitchens? I don't know if I've ever lived in a house where the dining room was like a completely separate room from the kitchen. I feel like it's always like slightly attached, at least. I guess even here, there's like no door there, so it's almost attached. But enough of that home design. Let's let's eat and drink everything on the counter. I need to finish work on my PC. Is there no zoom in? Save the planet. Okay, I'm assuming his PC is upstairs. Gosh, this door's open so quickly. It's funny how basic the title screen to this game looked compared to how like really detailed and good looking the rest of the game looks so far. 1:36 a.m. I'll go to bed. Sure you don't want to work more? Who's there? 1:36 a.m. Someone knocking at 1:36 a.m. Should I answer the door or go to bed? I should probably figure out who's knocking before I go to bed. Oh, I thought that was the door out. I don't know why I thought that. It didn't really look like an outside door. That must be the door. See anyone out the window? Don't think so. Should probably keep your windows shut, dude. Oh, there's someone. You're not knocking. You're just waving your arms like a fool. I don't have a peephole. Every good home should have a peephole in the door. Or in the bathroom walls. What's up, bro? What's up, Dad? Oh, is this my son? What size pants, amigo? Can I get some cash? What for? I feel like what for should be an option. Let's give him 20 bucks. Thank you, amigo. I have to go to bed. It's not letting us follow him, so I guess we do have to go to bed. I hope no one else disturbs me at 1:36 a.m. Oh, look at the little doggy sleeping on the ground. I really need to get some more paintings for my house, like paintings and photos. We have like a ton, and we just... The hard part is getting the frames, you know? Because frames are expensive. And like, you gotta size them and everything. Make sure you measure your photographs, and it's real pain in the booty. Whoa, I have a box at my office. It looks exactly like that. Time to go to bed. Thank you, amigo. 5 a.m. It's pretty early. I would much rather not get up at 5 a.m. I'm so hungry. Need to check the fridge. Do we have to? Okay. Okay. What an extensive laundry room. I wonder if this is modeled after like one of the developers' houses or something. It's like a really detailed house. What if I want pantry food? What if I don't want fridge food? Oh, I can go outside now. It's good to know. It's empty. Looks like I need to go to the store. I'll have to work in an hour. Okay. Oh, he's so slow. So slow. What's gonna happen? It's 5:26 a.m. Half hour till work. Oh, I guess we got to the store. Locos. This is like oddly similar to that other horror game that we played on the last stream, where like you went to the convenience store to pick up snacks. Is that just like a thing you do in indie horror games? Pick up snacks? Gets a couple of those, a couple of these. Things from the bushes and things from the trees. I don't really like them, but I'm sure they'll please my friends for dinner. Hey, are you alone here? Yes, why? Don't you know that a murder appeared in this region? I guess I'll be careful. Alright, that'll be $10. This guy looks kind of similar to our son who came to the door at 1:30 in the morning. You know, better take it for a while. What? Is he giving me a gun? Sure. Be careful. Cold beverages. I like how like high res some of these textures are, and that sign's just like super low res for some reason. Is Locos an actual brand of corn chips? I feel like It's very similar to a real life brand. I don't actually buy a lot of corn chips. 5:45 a.m. 15 minutes to work. Okay. Does this gun work? I guess so. Why is it so loud? So loud. So unnecessarily loud. Ending 2 of 2, bad ending. Does that mean there's 2 bad endings, or there's 1 good one and 1 bad one and I got the bad one? Thanks for playing. Make sure to join our Discord for new games and updates. So, I'm tempted to try that one again, but I don't want to have to do all that all over again. Especially since he walks so slowly. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. On to the next game. Okay, I have a bunch of games I got already for streaming here. Some of them spooky and some of them not. See, my intention was to do a bunch of games during Steam Next Fest, but that didn't quite happen. So, yeah. Hollow Cocoon. Let's just play the spooky ones out of here. We'll go in a sort of alphabetical order. Let's start with Artificial. Hopefully all these games work correctly, because I did not test them ahead of time, because I'm very professional. Okay, select player profile. Sure. Does this game support controllers? It does. Okay. Guess we'll do a new game. You can tweak these values: contrast, brightness, saturation. Looks fine to me, I guess. Underground colony of asteroid 2031 XT. 3 months since the encounter. Oh, I forgot to tell people I was going live. Dang it. No wonder there's no one here yet. No one follows me on YouTube. They only follow me on X.
Echo, do you copy?
No, I don't. I'm posting on Twitter. Don't bother me.
Sector B1 went dark 2 hours ago. We need you to get there and find out what's going on.
Live now. Playing spooky games at link.
You never know where those things show up.
What things? Can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere.
Accessing gate control.
Gotta hold my hands because I have no fear. Oop. Okay. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Controls are not inverted. That's not gonna fly. Camera. Invert y-axis. Okay, now we good. TNK 5F.
You'll have to continue on foot.
I mean, I think I would have been better off going on foot from the start. Look at how slow this thing moves. Can I crouch? You can zoom in, that's nice. Okay, crouch is left trigger. Hey, Alex McGee. This probably seems crazy. Graveyard 3. Ghost tried to approach me and he got leery. Can you believe it? For Halloween? Of all times? Pick up. How you doing, Alex? You hanging in there? Doing any game dev stuff recently?
Try not to make too much noise. We don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
So, I don't know any of the backstory behind this game. I don't know if I should, if I like want to, or if I'm supposed to.
Gravity at this depth level should feel similar to Earth. Be careful where you jump.
Okay, so we are on another planet. That's a good start. Hold sprint to move faster and jump further. That's cool. Okay. Definitely hanging in there, just working on my assignments. Cool, cool. Glad that
There may be some old data drives laying around, so keep your eyes open.
okay, I will. I'm glad that the timing works out for you, where you can hop in these streams. It's very nifty, and I appreciate it. Collecting data drives unlocks additional lore, which can be viewed anytime in the menu. Multiple data drives need to be collected to unlock an entry. Sadly, I can't get enough time to do anything substantial with Sonic Colors VN because I'm back in the asset collection phase. Oh, does that mean you have to like draw a bunch of new assets? Or do you have to, I guess, use some of the like backgrounds and stuff from the actual game, right? So do you have to like go in and find high quality versions of all that art and like compile it and whatnot? Because I can see where that would put a bit of a damper on things. Slow things down a little. Sector D, C2, Leap of Faith. Pile of boxes. Pile of boxes could soften my fall. Or this battery looking thing could soften my fall. Nope, didn't make it. Try that again. Take a sip of water. It's nice that it doesn't put you back so far. I'm in a state where college has me too busy to draw any assets, so I'm getting the rest of the voiceover and checking in with musicians to see progress on tracks. It's cool. Well, I mean, at least, like, it sounds like there is stuff happening on it, so that's cool.
You need to get to the lower level. Look for something that could soften your fall.
Ventilation cover.
Good job.
Thanks.
There is some kind of ventilation shaft nearby. You should be able to get through it.
I don't know what it is about, like, voice acting. Like, the person voice acting this, like, his voice sounds great. It sounds like a really high quality recording, but you can sort of tell it's not a professional voice actor. And even when, like, you're listening to a professional voice actor, like, sometimes they sound amateurish, but, like, this amateurish sounds different from professional amateurish, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's weird. Okay.
Careful. I'm picking up movement ahead.
Like, this guy just kind of sounds like one of my friends IRL. About 10 or 20 minutes of coding is likely the only thing I'll be able to squeeze in, but planning definitely hasn't stopped. Gonna hit the ground running once break hits. That's awesome. You mean like winter break? Like end of December, I'm guessing? Data drive, collect drive. Use zoom to scout an area from a distance. Okay, what do we... How do we avoid that fence? Do we just go around it?
Maintenance drone. Looks like some of these guys still carry out their assigned tasks.
Did this planet get...
Passage to the next sector is right behind that fence. You'll have to find a way around it.
Is this some alien planet that got like Wall-E'd? Where like they made a bunch of robots and the planet became uninhabitable and now we're like checking it out? How do we get up there? We gotta pile stuff to like walk on top of? Hey, I did it. Professional amateur type acting is likely due to the voice direction. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, like you wouldn't think voice actors would even need direction. Like, I don't know, just from a from someone who I don't know. I mean, obviously they do. Cuz voice directing is like a really important part of it, of anything where you have voiceovers, but I feel like it's not something that a lot of people think about,
Give me a moment.
especially if you're not involved in like production of movies or shows or games or whatever. It's one of those things that's like surprisingly important. Either the director wants something they can't do or the voice actors don't have enough context. You know what game...
Some kind of elevated platform to your left.
I can't remember the exact line now, but have you played Sonic Rivals 2 on the PSP? There was one line in particular in that. I think it was Rouge talking. And it's such a weirdly delivered line. It's something like, "What are you doing here?" Where it obviously should be like, "What are you doing here?" I don't know, it's funny. Heavy objects cannot be picked up or thrown, but they can still be dragged. It's important at which point you grab an object. Dragging an object too hard or too fast might make it slip out of your hands. Roger Craig Smith sounded almost lifeless in Frontiers because the director wanted everyone to go deeper than usual. That kind of affected everyone, including Mike Pollock. Really made them sound off. Yeah, did you see that clip where Roger Craig Smith is in an interview or something, and he's describing how the voice director wanted him to go, and he was like, "Hey guys, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey guys, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey guys, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog." Perfect. It was such a funny interview clip. Like, he is really a talented voice actor. It's just, I don't know if the voice direction has been off like ever since he started, or like maybe it's a matter of like first the scripting was really bad.
You'll have to figure something out.
Like in Generations, I thought the script was kind of dumb. And in Lost World especially, like I feel like that had the worst script of any Sonic game. And then like once they finally improved like the writing, it's like then the voice directing took a hit. So it's like we can't win, you know? Pick up a small object, toss and throw, release all buttons to execute. Oh, we did it. I
Good
think.
job.
Thanks.
You're almost there. Passage to Sector V1 is just over that bridge.
Oh, we got squished. I dropped a thing on myself. Knuckles is just a totally different guy, but he obviously is straining himself to do the voice that you went, right? Hey guys, I'm Knuckles. Oh man, I sure am tough. Like, especially when going back,
You'll have to figure something out.
I was listening to, I was working on, actually you watched it, my Sonic Frontiers video, the part where I put in the Knuckles combo, the shit raw. I was listening to the voice clips from Sonic Heroes, and they were so good. His voice actor was so good in that game, which is funny because Tails was like the worst in that game. So it's not just like, again, we can't win. It's like every time one thing is perfect, it's like something else is bad. You know? Okay, how do we... We just gotta throw stuff at this? There we go.
Good job.
Good job.
We're almost there. Passage to Sector B1 is just over that bridge.
Do we have something light we can throw at that? Yeah, we did it.
Wait. I'm picking up a strange signal
Wait.
nearby. Maybe you could try scanning it.
I'd say Roger sounded the best in 2010 with a higher pitch. Around the time of Boom, he loosened up and kept going with that until Frontiers. Yeah, it's weird, because, like, again, I think, yeah, I agree. He probably did sound the best then, but I still don't think he sounded right, and that's probably because of the writing at the time. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I'd be interested in hearing him say some of the lines from, like, some of the earlier games, like the adventure games or Heroes or even freaking Secret Rings or Black Knight. Like, I feel like those had pretty decent dialogue for the most part. Clear the path between the scan nodes. Scan points unlock various extras from the development process of Artificial. This content is not shown automatically after solving the puzzle, but it can be viewed anytime in the menu collectibles. Oh, okay, so they're not like mandatory, it's just like extra stuff. That's cool.
Give me a second. I should be able to open the gate.
Sector D, B1, downfall.
Redirecting the power from the backup generator should solve our issue.
Okay,
There's a power switch
that looks
somewhere.
deadly.
Find it and turn it on.
I'm pretty sure the power's already on, bro. Amy gets a lot of flack, but it took 10 years to make her sound wonky, which is a massive... Wonky? Which is a massive achievement. The decade-long stretch was insane. So... I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. Do you mean like... Do you mean like she sounded wonky while they had the Sonic X voices? Or she sounds wonky now? Because I don't know. I feel like she's sort of always sounded a little wonky. Can I just crawl under this? Is this gonna kill me? Nope. So far, so good. Let's see what's over here. Data drive. Cool. Oh, there's a lot there. I don't think I want to read all that. Does it... Can you scroll down? It looks like you should be able to scroll down, but it's not scrolling. Oh well. She sounded wonky in Frontiers, but since Free Riders, she's been really consistent. Since Free Riders... Is that when they switched voice actors? No. When did Free Riders come out? That was before Colors, right? So she would have had her Sonic X voice still? 12 years is definitely a long time to be relatively unaffected by voice direction. Yeah, I mean, now when you say she's been really consistent, do you mean consistently good? They switched voices 2009 with free riders. Okay, that I'm sorry to say that's like one of the only Sonic games I have not played. I haven't played Free Riders. Wait, no. Yeah, I haven't played Free Riders because I played Sonic Riders and Zero Gravity, but I haven't played Free Riders, and I have not played, like, you know, the super obscure ones like Sega Sonic Arcade. But I think I've played pretty much every Sonic game besides those. And yeah, I think Amy sounded okay. Like, even in even pre-Sonic Free Riders, I thought she sounded okay. Like, it was kind of silly, like half the moon is gone, but it was, I mean, it was all right. It was kind of silly in a good way, I thought. I'd say Amy has been consistently good. See, it's hard for me to say if she's been consistently good since Free Riders because she's been in so few games since then. Like, what? She was in Generations. She was in Unleashed for like a little bit. Wait, no, that would have been before because that was like 2007. I don't know. Yeah, I think she's been. I'd agree. I think she's been pretty much consistently good. Like even before Free Riders. And she's one of the few, which is funny. And it's funny how off she sounded in Frontiers. Like, I thought...
The grid is back online. Good work.
I thought having the lower, like, deeper voice directing would improve some of the voices, but I don't know. She's just over, like, a little over the top in Frontiers.
See if you could find a safe way to the other side.
Trying to decide if I'm enjoying this. I guess it's fine. It's not bad. It's kind of interesting that you like pull on stuff to interact with it. I feel like this would be a good VR game because I'm doing a lot of like, or at least maybe it would be better with gyro controls because I'm doing a lot of stuff where I'm having to like click and drag. I feel like I want to just like move it physically. If you count Boom too. Wait. Free Riders Lost World Colors practically every release in some capacity if you count Boom too. Yeah, honestly, as much as I hate the Boom games, like they have had some of the best voice direction in years, which is kind of sad.
Something is not right.
Was she in Lost World? She must have only been in that game for like 2 seconds, because all I remember from that game is Sonic, Tails, Eggman, and the Deadly Six. And I almost wonder... Ooh, that's spooky. Oh, goodbye. I almost wonder if maybe the reason she's been so consistently good, at least outside of Boom, I know she had a lot of lines in Boom, but there was, yeah, 3 cutscenes. There were so few chances for her to mess up in the other games that like maybe she just never had a chance to be bad. But again, she was really good in Boom, so I can't say that, oh, you know, if they gave her more lines, she would have been bad. Demo tutorial. Now you're going to skip a part of the game so you can check out more advanced levels. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if this is a VR game and I just like am not playing it in VR. Laser traps. Touching the laser beams is not considered healthy. Laser traps can be blocked by various objects. Pull the lever to continue. Damage traps. Damage laser traps can be broken by thrown objects or manually pulling them off the wall. You can climb ladders by getting close to them and pressing the interaction key. I wonder, maybe it'd be better... Let me switch back to mouse and keyboard, because that might be... Whoa. Mouse should not be inverted. Okay, hold on. Hold everything. Camera. Invert y-axis disabled. Okay, that's better. Laser turrets will shoot you on sight. You can disable them by flipping them over. This can be done by carefully sneaking behind the turret or by hitting it with a brick. I kind of miss Kate Higgins voicing Tails, but the reason for the change was because Boom needed a Canadian actor. Was that why? Why would Boom need a Canadian actor? They only brought Kate back for Colors Ultimate and Rise of Wisps. Huh. You know, Tails... Colleen sounds so similar to Kate. I didn't even notice that they changed Tails' voice actor, to be honest. I thought he had the same voice actor since Colors. That's interesting. Huh. When you say they brought her back for Ultimate, were there new voice lines in Ultimate, or do you just mean for like the cartoons, the like little mini series or whatever they did? I have no idea why Travis Willingham left, but we've cycled through two voice actors since Team Sonic Racing. Who did Travis Willingham voice? Cell slots. You can put a charged power cell into the power cell slot to activate connected mechanisms. There were new Tails lines for Ultimate. Should I play through Ultimate? I haven't done it yet, but I probably should. And I have it on Steam. Travis Willingham voiced Knuckles. Okay, so... Oh, so is that why Knuckles sounds so weird in Frontiers? Because I thought he sounded really good in Boom, so that would make sense. Exit through the gate. Okay. Does they mean this gate? Guess so. Yeah, because Knuckles... there was a huge change in quality, I thought, with Frontiers, and I thought that was just the voice direction. I guess that means they found a pretty good replacement, all things considered. Sounds so similar. But I just wish he sounded more similar to the Sonic Heroes and Adventure voice. Because that Knuckles was so good. Yeah, he was there since Free Riders 2, but Forces was his last game. Huh. That's a shame. Yeah, because he wasn't bad in... oh, gosh. He wasn't bad in Forces and Boom and all that. I don't know. Can't win, man. Can't win. Every time we get a good voice actor for someone, we lose... we get a new bad one. How do we... So I know how to throw with the controller, but I'm not sure how to throw with the mouse. Is it right click? I guess it's right click. Whoa. How do I... Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I did everything you asked. The actor they got in... Oh, Team Sonic Racing. Okay, so let me show you my plight. See that heart? Anytime someone talks and it goes on that side, like underneath that heart, I can't read what it says. I don't know if there's a way to disable that. Before the next stream, I'm gonna look into that. Hey, Brody, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. The actor they got in Team Sonic Racing is arguably better than the one in Frontiers. You wouldn't even know he was gone. I switched the voices to Japanese for Team Sonic Racing because I thought all the dialogue was really cringy. And I did not finish that game either because it felt like a downgrade from All Stars Racing Transformed. Because All Stars Racing Transformed was really good. The heart overlaps so much stuff, right? The heck? Just like in real life, my heart overlaps so much stuff. How do I... Did I screw myself? How do I... Was I supposed to save those planks of wood? Hold on. Okay, I can just jump. That's cool. Turn the volume down. It's a bit loud. Power switch. Status operational. Pull object. We did it. Turned off the lasers. The loisers. Oops. Okay, I guess I was supposed to go down there. Cool. Not dying is good. Are we in a trash compactor now? See, we really are on a Wall-E planet. Oh, I probably should have jumped on the box. Whoopsie. A Colors Ultimate stream would be a good way to spend 3 hours. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! When Spook Month's over, I'll do an Colors Ultimate stream. Good call. Good call. Barrel. Brody, I'm surprised. Oops. I'm surprised to see you here. How have you been, man? I have it on PS4 unpatched and on PC patched, so I have both the launch and current experience. So I imagine the launched PC version is the way to go, right? I'm good, man. Hope things have been well. Things have been so well. I am so glad I quit my day job when I did. And the really good news is they hired me back on part-time as like a consultant. So I'm making like just as much money working entirely remotely, like half the hours as a consultant. It's kind of great. So yeah, I'm doing really good. Okay, gotta break that laser again. Throw a brick at it. Yep. Come on. Come on. Nope, don't. Oh, dang it. The Steam launch is totally patched, so it should be good. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a shame that that game came out in the state that it did and gave it such a bad rap, because if it's like totally good now, but a bunch of people still think it's unplayable, like, it's a shame. It's a real shame. On PS4, I leave it unpatched to preserve the funny bugs. Yeah, May as well. Were there a lot of funny bugs in the PS4 version? Because I mainly just saw the ones in the Switch version, I think. Like when the game first came out. Come on. There we go. Whoa. What do you think about this conversation, Brody? You play? Have you played any Sonic games? We're not talking about the actual game because there's not a whole bunch to talk about. The early access period was a bad idea to give to Sonic fans. Instead of flagging bugs, they instead spread it online and smeared the game. Right? I can't. Yeah, I can't totally bash just Sonic fans for that too, though, because like I think any community, like seeing, oh gosh, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh gosh, how do I? Don't know what to do there. I feel like any community these days, like with the amount of time that gamers are on social media, would like easily have gotten just as much flack. There are some audio glitches and other bugs that can be... I need to wear my glasses for the next stream too, because I keep looking over there to read the chat and I'm having to squint because I'm not wearing my glasses. There are some audio glitches and other bugs that can be stacked on top of each other on PS4. The final cutscene audio actually desynced on me. Nice. Yeah. I can see why you would leave that unpatched if you have both versions of the game. That does sound pretty funny. Okay. Gotta jump across here. Pull the lever. Fall down here. Now, where am I supposed to go? It doesn't look like I can get up there. Can I just jump up here? Oh, okay, I know, I got it, I see. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go, we made it. Cool, progress. I was absolutely hysterical when Yackers started talking with Tails' voice and Sonic was using Yackers. Yeah, like, you know it's bad when the jokes that the game is trying to make are like falling flat one after another, but then like an audio glitch is what has you actually laughing. What do we do with this? I hadn't even realized the audio was off until that moment. That's funny. Does this not go someplace? We put it on there? No? Guess not. Can I crawl in here? I can. Okay, cool. Inc 5F. Oh, nope. That's death. That's death. Get out of there. Okay. Bricks. Bricks can destroy lasers. No! Dang it! I hope it auto-saved. I really hope it auto-saved. Did it auto-save? Where are we? Yes, it did. Cool. Tails just goes, a hedgehog's gotta do what a hedgehog's gotta do. I had to disconnect my earbuds in the middle of recording. Who was the first one to say a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do? Because for all I know, that line originates with Tommy from the Rugrats. No, throw it. Throw the brick. Throw it. No, don't. I could hardly breathe in that moment. Do you have that recorded? Is that on your channel? Be funny to check out later. Okay, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Why didn't the brick reach? Can I shield myself with like a box? You can. No. Okay, we're learning. We're kind of learning. I can shield myself with the brick and then I can throw it at him. I have that recorded. But is it uploaded? Doesn't mean anything if it's recorded and you haven't uploaded it yet. Oh. I didn't hold on to the brick good enough. Gotta hold on to the brick better. Protect me, brick shield. Nope. The box works as a shield. The brick does not work as a shield. Trial and error. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Little did I know, the secret was to just run up and throw it on the ground. That's how I solve many of life's problems. It's uploaded. Excellent! You should send me a link to that. It'd be funny. Okay, throw brick at the damaged trap. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Oop, I missed. There we go. Let's see what's up here. Power cell. What do we do with the... Oh! What do we do with this? Scan point? Huh. Strangely, I've never had the game corrupt my save. It did soft lock on Aquarium Park's results screen, though. I feel like that might have happened to me in the base game, to be honest. Have you tried turning off all the lasers and going home? Going home was the first game that we played. See, I am trying to turn off the lasers, but I don't know how to turn this one off. And I also don't know how to go home. If I could, I would. But I do not know how. Unless you mean in real life, in which case I am already home. Can I just jump over it? Oh yeah, I guess I can just jump over it. Okay. That's cool. Makeshift raft. Now I need like a fan to propel me forward, like in The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the... Oh, there was a laser there. So many lasers. Just pull the big lever and leave. I did that already. I pulled the lever and then I left. Okay. Run for it. Run for it. Run for it. What games y'all been playing lately? You been playing any games? Or have you just been busy working on college assignments and such? Talking to both y'all. All two of you. Yeah, if there was just like one big lever I could pull to turn off all the lasers, I would gladly do that. Like when I was playing Haiti with the game statistic, and we installed the mod that just let me turn off all enemies. It was great. I don't know where to go. I think maybe I go over there, but I don't know how to get over there without dying. I booted up Frontiers a couple days ago and finally tried the DLC for a couple hours. Dude! You need to play more of it. It's so good. Power cell slot. I replaced the one battery with the other battery. Did that do anything? Now what? Pick up? Not powered. How do we... Is this a... I don't know what this is. Is this a battery? Is this even a horror game? I don't know what kind of game this is. It seems more like a puzzle game. I pretty much got to cyberspace, tried the spin dash, and went to sleep. The only game I've played in roughly 2 months. Gotta play more games, bro. Gotta play them games. Gotta be an unproductive member of society. Like me. You gotta quit your day job, work half as many hours, and just spend more time playing video games. Okay, so I think I just got to get this charged power cell over to that battery slot. Yeet. We did it. Can we get this in here? Yeah! Alright. Onto the raft. We are making real good progress. Yeah, I guess the aesthetics in this game are pretty cool. Like some pretty good graphics. A lot of detail. Look at all those wires and sparky stuff, and some good lighting, good coloring, green glowiness. It's not... I think I'm having fun. And that's the demo for Artificial. I think I liked it. I think I did. It's one of those games where, like, I feel like if I got through everything else on my backlog, then I would play this. Because it definitely wasn't bad, but it's got a lot of competition. So on to the next game. Let me get out of here. Exit. Basically a defenseless RST running from a cat. A defenseless rat running from a cat? Oh, sorry. I was reading ahead. For the new characters, I was taken aback by how much they made me run away from the Master Ninja in the span of like 5 seconds of getting control of Amy. Basically a defenseless rat running from a cat. The final horizon hit me with the subtlety of a Tom and Jerry short right out of the gate. See, that's great though. That's hilarious. What if the next Sonic game was just Tom and Jerry? I'd play it. Okay, so next we got Hollow Cocoon. This one looks spooky. This one's definitely a horror game. Perfect for Spook Month. They should make a Tom and Jerry horror game. Like, but not in the like ironic haha Winnie the Pooh's a horror movie sense. Like, just like it starts out as a traditional Tom and Jerry cartoon, but then like Tom hangs himself like halfway through the game. It'd be great. It'd be so funny. I didn't know you had to unlock the ability to fight. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that because, like, I feel like the fighting wasn't super important in Sonic Frontiers. I mean, obviously the boss fighting is important, like when you get to the Titans, but all the other fights you can just skip over. which I love because I've never been a huge fan of combat Sonic games. Let's see if we can get this full screen. Can I do this with controls? Unsave changes, apply changes. There we go. So yeah, I that's part of another. There's so many reasons why I like Sonic Frontiers, but the fact that you could just skip every single combat encounter except for the Titans was another really big reason as to why I like that game. 1980X. Minato Jimba, a university student, lives away with his parents in a boarding house in the city. One night, Minato receives distressing news from his father, Iji? Minato's maternal grandmother, Kinu Miyama, is in critical condition. He embarks on a journey to Ichinose. There sure are a lot of Japanese words in this. A village deep in the mountains where his mother was born. Minato had not seen his grandmother for over a decade and harbors deep resentment towards her. She had refused to even attend her own daughter's funeral, further intensifying Minato's disdain. As the bus rumbles across a crunchy road, Minato recalls his only conversation with his grandmother. The thing with silkworms, you know, even if they could leave their cocoons, they have no mouths to eat, and their wings do not fly. They simply lay their eggs and perish. People are the reason they suffer this fate. The sky reddens in the twilight, and the mountains cast an ominous shadow. Minato finds himself in his house. There, he finds himself in a terrifying situation with a shocking truth. Sounds like it could be interesting. There were moments like that with all of them. I was puzzled at Tails not having a homing attack until I saw that an item I needed to get was in a box directly above my head. Lots of item locations were like that, where you're right in the right spot, but it's struck in a place that hasn't opened or spawned yet. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, but like, the other great thing about Sonic Frontiers is that if there's something weird that you don't know how to do, there's so much content in that game. Just skip it and go on to something else. Like, I'm super ADD when it comes to video games anyway, so I loved the ability to just like do whatever whenever. Now for completionists, that game, especially the DLC, would suck, because some of those DLC challenges are insanely difficult. But as someone who just likes doing whatever in games, I was very much about it. Gotta make these subtitles a little bigger because I am a blind old man. And we're gonna invert camera controls. Okay. So this has really good graphics. Like, how do... This isn't the way to Kinu's house. Are there just that many, like, free or, like, cheap assets for Unity and Unreal now? To where, like, just individual indie devs can make games that look this good? It's so crazy. The Final Horizons didn't have as many issues as Ares Island, thankfully. Was Ares the one where it was like 75% side-scrolling, 2D, like flat side-scrolling challenges? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I agree. That island was a bit annoying. It's a game where you flick a 10 yen coin into the goal. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Flick lever, adjust tilt with left and right to release. How do I not do it full way? All the way. Gentle. No, gentle. Gentle. There we go. Okay. Gentle. Hey. This is kind of fun. I feel like this could be a full game in and of itself. Aww. Oh, that was the super secret goal. I did it. I got the winning ticket. I got the winning ticket from the 10 yen game. Ares had me rethinking my life decisions when a friend showed me big cyberspace location. It was directly in the middle of the map, farthest to the right, utterly impossible to reach. You know, it's not for everyone. I enjoyed the challenge of trying to figure out how to get over there, because just I thought the traversal was really fun in that game, but it's not for everyone. It was such a long stretch that you had to take a single rail to get there, and it was like 100 feet in the sky. Yeah, I get it. I was into it, but it's not for everyone. What do I do with the winning ticket? Can I put it in the vending machine? Needed to play the 10 yen game. Oh, I just stole someone's 10 yen. In the inventory section of the menu screen, view items and Minato's current HP. Certain items like Simigan, which replenishes stamina and HP, can be used directly from the inventory. Okay. We got a 10 yen coin, entrance key for the front door to Grandma's house, Grandma's key, and a winning ticket. No one knows what it's for. The key, not the ticket. Okay. Oh, you toggle the sprint. That's kind of nice. You don't have to hold the button down. It's nice being able to run in a horror game, because there's so many horror games that just make you like slowly pace about. Although that camera work is making me a little dizzy. The director said it was made to show players Lost could be fun, but that was when I also didn't know I could just loop the ground randomly to get memory tokens, and that the story was jumbled. Yeah, like it's got its share of problems, but the traversal was fun enough for me. The getting lost, I actually I feel like I get the director's vision with that game. I thought getting lost and just moving around was fun enough in that game to keep me going. The Miyama family, huh? So this grave belongs to Mom's family? Including Grandpa Saichi. It may just be me, but when they tell me to find a character and I stumble into them when they're required tokens, I expect it to be in sequence or locked. Yeah. No, it's not just you. I like I think people were just divided on Frontiers. And every Sonic game basically. Like, so I said this in another recent stream, or I don't know, in my comment section or something, but Sonic means so many different things to so many different people. Everyone's gonna have a different Sonic game, and everyone's gonna have different things they like about their favorite Sonic game. So I mean, you know, and they all have problems. So Frontiers was my game. But that was the first Sonic game that I really enjoyed since like freaking Generations. I think that was the last game I really liked before then. So I had to wait 10 years for another Sonic game that I really liked. And it'll probably be another 10 years before another Sonic game that I really like. And that's okay, because now it's time for the 2D fans to get their fun with Sonic Superstars. And then the next game will probably be, I don't know, something else. Who knows? Everyone, I'm just happy that, like, even though they are kind of spitballing, I'm happy that I think it's better rather than them just focusing on one gameplay style and really perfecting it, because they've gotten to the point where they have so many different fans that like so many different things about the series. I think it's ultimately a good thing that they do try different things with each new game. And as much as I it pains me to say that. Like, I think ultimately it probably works in their favor. Like, because otherwise people would just lose interest. Like, at least like half the fan base at least would lose interest if they only made the 2D games, like the classic games. All of the modern fans would just stop caring, and vice versa. If they only made modern games, all the classic fans would stop caring, and they'd lose a huge percentage of their fan base. And I don't think like the generations approach is totally um, sustainable either. Like where they do both two and one, because it gets kind of muddy, you know. Um, Welcome to Content Free Time, the show where we just slightly play horror games, but mostly talk about Sonic. Uh, where were we? I think the reality shattering moment was when Sonic and Knuckles had a talk before he trained the Coco, but then Sage talks as if I just got there. Looking back on it, it was definitely funny. Yeah, I mean, and that's just one of the challenges that comes with being an open world game. Like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have that problem. As much as everyone loves those games, like you'll be one minute you'll be watching Zelda like crying about all of her fallen comrades, and the next minute you're like sticking a bunch of balloons to a raft and floating into the sky. It's like such a silly disconnect, but you know it works. Not for everyone, but it works for a lot of people. Uh, like I suffered in the moment, but in hindsight, it is a divine comedy how I went from the haters were so wrong to having my head in my hands after the final boss running through my game library. Takashi Iizuka said something similar. They put non-Sonic elements in the games to have a more universal appeal and bring in newcomers. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily the best approach, because like if you introduce too many new elements, you'll alienate everyone because nothing will be good. But I think it is at least a good idea to try at least a little something new with each game. Not necessarily a lot, but at least a little bit of something new. I feel like Pokemon has that problem now. Like, if they just focused on one new element with each game, I feel like they'd have more time to work out all the bugs, and like they could have kept the national decks, and people wouldn't be as like crazy upset with them as they are now, because they'd have more time to like not make the game so buggy if they just focused on one little thing. But they're with each new game, and the fact that they're coming out every year, like you can't do both. You can't have yearly releases and implement all these new changes. You have to, if they're gonna keep up the yearly releases, which I can't imagine them not, you got to implement slowly. Otherwise, you're gonna crash and burn. Okay, back to the game. Key items. When examining specific items, your inventory will be shown key items from the list. Certain actions can be performed, such as unlocking a door. The key item will be consumed. Okay. Since day one, cyberspace was definitely a highlight for me, despite the bad rap it got reusing stage layouts. I actually beat the game to get arcade mode. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I'm gonna rest a little bit until Dad picks me up. I guess we gotta go to bed. Yeah, that's another thing. The cyberspace levels, I really liked them, but they were not the highlight of the game for me by any means. They just felt like a little extra for me. Which is funny because in Sonic Unleashed, which is like one of my other favorite Sonic games, the day levels are the highlight of the game. It just depends, you know, because of all these different things they do with each game. I was highly anticipating the final horizon, and they definitely didn't disappoint with cyberspace. Right? I was totally surprised with how much effort they put into the new cyberspace levels. I thought it would be maybe one new one, or like they would just remix some of the older ones. I was not expecting all these new cyberspace levels. It's so cool. Oh God, that's a chicken. No thanks. Gotta wash my hands after seeing that chicken. Or I guess take a drink from a dog bowl. That works too. What time is it? Getting so wrapped up in this Sonic discussion, I'm losing track of time. Um, okay, we got another half hour or so. Is this where I just came in? Yes. Where's your bedroom? Where's your bedroom, Takahashi? Tadakashi? Takadeshi? Go to work, 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 go to work. Where's your bedroom, dude? Is this it? Here's the Takatsu. You can't sleep under the tonkatsu. You'll catch a cold. Tonkatsu, that's not right. What is it? Is it tonkatsu? I forget what they're called. I used to watch so much anime, but I haven't watched any in a long time, and I forget what these are called. I was saying for the longest time that I'd just buy a game strictly comprised of original stages, and I literally got that for free. Right? Right? For free. It was totally... They totally meant for that to be in the game all along. They just had to have. It was so much. So much content. Let's rest until night. Honestly, a modern Sonic game with all stages and no story would be a dream come true for me, to be honest. You say that, but they'd have to be good stages. And I feel like only half of recent Sonic games have had good stages. This is kind of creepy. Kind of weird. Well, what is this, Ringu? Bugs? Is this the Ring A Bug's Life crossover video game? Man, I'd play that. I love A Bug's Life. Don't do it. Don't do it. What's her face? Mom, you have so much to live for. Don't do it. What are you doing? You fool! Bakayero! If it were just the raw experience like that, it could have the potential to pack it with the 10 times the amount of levels we got typically. They totally have to be good since they all... Since they'd be all they have. Yeah, they probably would be good. Have you played... Neon White? I feel like... That game, to me... I really like it, but because it was all... stages and like limited story or like limited there was no gameplay outside of the stages. I stopped like halfway through just because I didn't feel very motivated to come back. I was having a lot of fun while I was playing it, but for me, just the way my mind works, I need something like an end goal other than just like saying that I beat the game. I need like, I don't know, maybe I'm a dumb zoomer and I need to watch some EXP bar to fill up or something, but I don't know. I feel like you haven't played it. You need to, dude. You would really like it. If a Sonic game with only cyberspace levels would be like your dream game, then you would love Neon White, because that's basically what it is. It's like a first-person Sonic game with only day stages. It's really good. Highly recommend it. And I'll finish it one of these days, but you know, weird brain. Now that I think about it, when I came here as a kid, just looking at the talisman, my mom would feel sick. Oh no. Very sick. I wonder why. Looking at this talisman is making me... it's making me want to save my game. That's understandable. I've been told sometimes I focus too much on function over the experience. No, it's not a problem. It's just you. I mean, we all have our own tastes. And, I mean, it's fine. Maybe those other people focus too much on the experience over function. It's not a big deal. I've always wanted a Japanese style bath, like where you can just like you can just like get out of the bath and like drip all over the place because the whole room is tile, like like and like there's drains outside of the tub. I think that'd be a good time. What am I doing? What am I doing again? I got too wrapped up in the Sonic conversation again. Talking about neon white. Whoa. I'm hiding in the closet? I don't think I need to hide in the closet. Am I leaving? Why is it nighttime? Probably should have been paying attention. Look for the dresser key lost in baths. Is that what I need to do? Or is that what grandmother was trying to do? Or maybe the key I have is the dresser key? Okay, I'm gonna look in the bath. And I'm gonna look maybe outside? It's dark, I can't see anything. You turn some lights on, probably? Unless I can just... Oh, there's a chicken out there. A living chicken. I prefer my chickens to be either living or fried. I do not like anything in between those two states. Or grilled, I guess. Or baked. Cooked or living. Nothing in between that. When it comes to Unleashed specifically, I prefer the streamlined approach of the SD version, but it seems the HD version is preferred because of its annoying features and cut-worthy content. See, I feel like, yeah, the structure of the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed is probably better because there aren't as many pace breakers, but the level design I thought was kind of lacking. It was super linear from what I remember, and I like being able to like go on all these branching paths and stuff. What the hell is this? The phone's ringing. Ring, 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 phone call, phone call. Ring, 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 phone call, phone call. Does anyone remember what that's from? Pretty much the issues can be overlooked because it sells the experience of actually traveling the world. I definitely understand that angle, but I prefer hammering out the quicker take with the core. Yeah, makes sense. I liked both versions of the games. I need to replay the Wii version because I've replayed the day levels in Unleashed in the HD version so many times over, but I've only played the Wii version like once in full, and that's it. So maybe I'll do a Sonic Colors Ultimate stream one of these days, and then I can do a Wii version of Sonic Unleashed. Should I do the Wii version or the PS2 version? Do you know which would be the better one to probably emulate. I would think the Wii version, because Dolphin is like super optimized. For example, Empire City and Missouri serve no purpose, but that's a point of contention over what amounts to no story contribution and one cutscene slash boss. Those two locations are cut. Yeah. I liked the hub worlds in Sonic Unleashed too. Like, that's another point of contention or whatever. Like, you didn't need them. They were just pointless filler. But for me, I just really like hub worlds in video games. Particularly in video games that have good movement mechanics. Just because they allow you to like practice your abilities in a safe space, and I think that's kind of fun if it's fun to just move around. Like, that's why Mario Odyssey is one of my favorite Mario games. Because like every level is kind of like its own hub world. I thought that was a lot of fun. Unleashed PS2 is better, but the Wii version is most universally played on Dolphin. Why is the PS2 version better? Just curious. Is it more optimized, or does it look better, or does it have any actual changes, like gameplay wise? Where's my stupid phone? I hear you, baby. I hear you ringing. Can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. There we go. The dresser drawer is locked. Okay, so this... I'm guessing this is where I need to come back once I find the key in the bathroom? Or whatever? I'd assume the Wii version is played more because of the faster load times, but the PS2 graphics and gameplay are better on real hardware. In emulation, you don't have the problematic control scheme. Oh, did the Wii version of Unleashed use motion controls? I don't think I ever actually played it on real hardware. I think I've only emulated it. Where's the phone? I like the way he like frantically like glimpses back like maybe is it like context sensitive? If I turn my volume up, can I actually like tell if I'm getting closer? Ooh. Okay, that's just the save point again. I don't think it's getting any louder or quieter. Man, I'm so bad at video games. Is the phone in the closet? No. Let's see. The Wii version adds some reflections and lighting that makes it look worse, especially the werehog. It's really unnatural looking compared to PS2. The Wii werehog is borderline white and not blue. On Wii, you use the Wii remote and nunchuck for boosting and fighting with the werehog. On the GameCube controller, you use the triggers to fight. That sounds okay. Maybe using the GameCube controller. Essentially, you either get a workout or you destroy your index fingers. Oh, well, yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Sonic also covers less distance when you boost on the Wii, despite the running animation looking faster. That's weird. I wonder why it's made like that. You'd think the PS2 controls would be the same as the GameCube controls. I don't Or are they? Do you have to hit the shoulder buttons still to attack with the werehog on the PS2 version of the game? It's that stupid phone. Is the phone in the drawer? Got more 10 yen. Got 410 yen. Some would say 40 yen. Not me, because I'm a big dummy. Is the phone outside the house? Pretty spooky out here. On PS2, they're mapped to the face buttons. Why would they do that? I mean, it's Sonic Team, so I shouldn't, or Sega or whoever, so I probably, oh. So I probably don't need to ask, but seriously, why would they do that? That's so silly. It should be the same. The triggers are never used in its more traditional controller setup. Why would they do that? Okay, maybe I'll play the PS2 version then, because I think the PS2 emulation is getting pretty good, so it might be good to just play that version. Is finding the phone just the final boss of this game? Like, is it the final boss of all games? Found more yen. Is it in here? Am I getting closer? It's like a shrine or something. And like, it's so hard to find the light switches too. It's dark, I can't see anything. Except for that 10 yen. Can always see the 10 yen. The issue with the GameCube controller is the analog triggers don't respond for werehog. Yeah, I mean, like you said, I could probably remap that with an emulator. But if the PS2 is just overall the better version, then I may as well just play that. As long as it emulates okay. You end up mashing the triggers to try and get a combo, but only to do the wrong input, since it's no longer a light or heavy button, but instead a left or right, like you're boxing. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. The phone got really loud all of a sudden. I must... There it is! We found it! We found it, boys! Mushi mushi. Jesus this. It's him. Tosan. Where are you now? Dokyo Kanda? I want to go to Japan next year. And I need to practice my Japanese. Maybe, or maybe not next year. 2025. That's when we're going. Hear that? Content Free Time's going to Japan, 2025. Believe it. Oh, it's you, Dad. Where are you now? You getting here? Sorry about this, but I don't think I can get back tonight. I'm at the hospital now. Seems like this is quite the situation. I had to speak to the police. My dad also was in the hospital and had to speak with the police like a month ago. Kinu collapsing may not have been an accident or illness. Oh no. This is particularly egregious because combos don't require you to alternate in that fashion. For example, you'd have to do something awkward like hitting the right trigger 3 times and then left twice. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. I don't think I'm gonna do that. PS2 sounds like the way to go. The doctors found what looks like a strangulation marks around her neck. So then someone attacked her? We're not sure yet. She may have strangled herself. But it's better not to err on the side of... It's better not to err on the side of caution? Don't you want to err on the side of caution? Or err, does that mean like to... Is that a double negative? Is it better to lean on the side of caution? Are you okay being by yourself? Of course, I'm not a kid anymore. Alright then, be careful. I will, night, Dad. I think... I'm thirsty. I think I was having more fun playing that last game. This is a little... what's the word? It's a little like... I feel like mundane. Mundane is the word I'm looking for. I feel like everything I'm doing is very... Poor chicken. Very, like... I'm just doing little insignificant things, and I don't know why I'm doing them, other than to progress the story, like, a little bit. Some gross-looking bread. Likely a double negative, Cryptic Dad. More like a walking sim. Yeah, and, like, some walking sims are good. This one so far isn't great. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe they just had to get the mundaneness out of the way before they started throwing the creepy stuff at you. Okay, bros, left or right? Less interaction with the environment, essentially. I guess right was right, because he's moving on his own. Oh, it's a chupacabra eating our chickens. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. Those are our family chickens. If anyone's gonna get those chickens, it's the coyotes in the backyard. Not the slender people, the Slendermen. Creepy. Huh. Well, that was a good length for a demo. I appreciate that it ended when it did, because I just about had my fill. I don't think I'll be getting this one. But it was kind of entertaining for a while. Dang, no food tonight. Right? Yeah, that was not for me, but this was a fun little game to play on stream. We have about 15-20 minutes left. I wonder if we should start... I don't think we'll be able to finish another game. But we might be able to start one. Let's just... I only have like one more spooky game. And that's this milk inside of a bag of milk inside of a bag of milk. So maybe we'll start that one. They ate up all the meat, right? I wanted some meat for myself. English improved or English original? Whoa. The heck? Go back. Go back. What is going on here? I think this game was not meant for controllers. I'm gonna switch to mouse. I'm gonna restart and switch to mouse and keyboard. We could definitely start one. All right, let's do it up. We're gonna start milk inside of a bag of milk inside of a bag of milk. I guess we want improved English, right? By Nikita Koff Publishing. Ruh-roh. Yeah, that looked like a dev menu or something. I don't think I was supposed to be there. Oh, F for full screen. Cool. Oh, that's not good. What happened? Okay. Help me buy milk. Okay. Write down your name. Ooh, it's one of those games. This could be fun. My name is... Just use my actual name. That's fine. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. That was definitely the dev menu. It's fine. It's been down the road to my store and rehearse. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store. Who are you talking to? I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? They have the same trappings I had with the SCVN demo, lol. If you hit A, it opens that. Yeah, so mouse and keyboard is fine. What game? Well, you know, there are games where you can see the character's thoughts right on the screen, you know? So I thought, if someone is reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. Haha. I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I... Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. Are we like ultra autistic? So once again, hello, can I get... Wow, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the I sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I... Ugh, I wish I hadn't said anything. Don't worry. Okay. If Shift R works, they have either completely forgotten to disable them or they didn't know they had to code it out. Shift R reloads the game. Should I try it? I haven't gotten very far. Let's try it. Okay, Shift R does not reload the game. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. Hehehe. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Aw. I wish there was a nice option to choose. I don't want to be mean to him. Step 1. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? But it's already the 52nd. Or wait, I'm going backwards, so then it's the 15th? It doesn't add up. 50th, it doesn't add up. Okay, step 50. Step 50. Take a step back to get your own foot, to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so you'll be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Damn, really? Well, are you ready? Hell yes. I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. Thankfully it doesn't work, lol. Reloading the game would pretty much put you back where you were in the dialogue, so it would have been harmless. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I thought I'd try it. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I... Is that a person? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. It's getting bigger. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not gonna change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Oh. Oh. What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? The letter O is so scary. I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you, explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind that it'll cost me a dozen nerve cells. Something like that. This is a comedy game or a horror game? So I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? Oh. I gather all my will into a fist. Oh. Oh? Oh. I did it! I got the achievement for... Oh. Oh, you can't see that. Oh no, what have I done? Okay. My interlocutor shook and crawled away. Oh. Wait, no, come back. There we go. You just repeat it after him. And it worked. Do it more often. Wait, it said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack there are bags of milk. Roll the credits. We both stand and the milk lies? Or maybe... Hey, hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. So buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. What? I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Roll the credits. Or rather, a bag of milk inside of a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside of a bag of milk inside of a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside of a bag of milk inside... 15 minutes before the store closes. Hurry up. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Hee. Ahem. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up, or you'll get it at, get it at home again. I'm on my way. Hello, can I get some milk, please? Kind of looks like an alien, a red alien amphibian of some sort, like a frog-headed snake. It's got like a snake neck, maybe. You have it. Give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk too. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please. No. But please, Mom will throw me out of the window if I get back without milk. No, but why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. What? Pay for the milk. What would I do without you? I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. Thank you, goodbye. Well, we got the bag of milk inside of the bag of milk inside of the bag. Did we win the game? If we don't win the game in 10 minutes, actually 9 minutes, we're going to call it a night. I walk down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it. I just love the pyramidal structure of the verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. Is that good? As if I'd tell you. But I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied being is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best, unless you want to drink more than eat. What? Ice cream is too the best? I love ice cream. Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick. And the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. Dude is going goblin mode, right? During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple maths. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains. Petrol stains. Trying to keep my balance, and how do people move over something as uneven as the city plain? Gently, heel toe, I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Hey, I'm walking here. I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. I don't think I've ever said the word reproachful in my entire life. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? Could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is a cruel and dangerous place. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I'm in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Right now, I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Has it ever occurred to you that it's all just in your head? Should I say that? I feel like that's maybe a bit pretentious. Maybe I should just keep quiet. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever's reading this right now. Okay. I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. Can't tell what I'm looking at here. Listen, I'm a little embarrassed, haha. I realize that I'm going crazy. I realize that I'm going goblin mode. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so ultimately things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, we get to answer. Maybe? I'll be honest with you, and I expect the same from you, please. Do you know what I'm talking about? No? Well, I'm not really surprised. I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it, because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you, haha. What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since, something happened, all I see is red. Red blood everywhere. Don't worry about me, I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on, haha. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? Sure. I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? I won't waste time. What do you see? Nothing? Anyway, this is my dad. Your dad is a bunch of red pixels? Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family, but despite all the problems, I never thought... Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out of the window and died. This is my last memory, then a long gap. Strange, isn't it? Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me, however, I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or oh my god, what will he think, haha. I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it, haha. And yet, I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become ever since my dad, well, you know. Day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help me on my feet, I'm happy, haha. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. There's so much I want to tell you. You can't even... I don't know what he said, but apparently that was very rude of him. Oh no, I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? The colors feel so right. I'm out beyond the ground. I keep on running. When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stop being afraid of heights altogether. The joke of all time. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medication finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. When I'm under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head. Mixing with the sounds of the world around me, they create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. It kind of looks like there's like a gun. It's gonna shoot the door of his apartment. Oh. Where are your pupils, dude? Did you bring the milk? Is this the mom? Oh, we're like an anime boy. Or anime girl, I guess. Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Just Monica. Well, I think that's a good place to call it a night. Was that the whole game? Is that it? Was that really it? I don't... Like, that game got very positive reviews on Steam, and that was the whole game. This wasn't a demo. I paid, like... Granted, it was like 99 cents, but I did pay money for this one. Why was this game so short and nothing? Oof, didn't realize I was a minute behind due to buffering. Yeah, sorry about that. My connection isn't great. I think that was it. Okay. Well, hope you enjoyed Milk Inside of a Bag of Milk Inside of a Bag of Milk. That's the game. I feel like there's got to be more to it, but whatever. Are there any more achievements? There's one more achievement, so we did miss at least one thing, I guess. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, Alex. Nice chatting with you. And I'll see you next time. Peace.